Hello guys, welcome back to a new episode of The Legend of Zelda the Minish Cap. In the last episode we did a little bit of figurine trading, mystery shell trading for figurines of course, but we couldn't complete it because I needed like 68 more figurines and because all the figurines will give us a heart piece. I really want to show all of the figurines and so you can see this episode kind of a bonus episode because all we will do is get all the remaining figurines and get our heart piece. So you will only see those figurines and yeah, you know the drill. So I will see you guys when I'm done. Spear Moblin appears in Minish woods, etc. They rush you on sight. They also block head-on attacks with their spears, so circle around to attack. Dan P, the gravedigger at the cemetery. They say he has the power to speak with the dead. He fuses the Kinstones he digs up with the local ghosts. Minister Potto, the supporting pillar of Hyrule. He is also in charge of Princess Zelda's education, so when she goes missing, he gets frustrated. Anju, this young woman tends to work cuckoos in Hyrule Town. If you help her gather her loose cuckoos, she will give you a reward. Joy Butterfly, a rare butterfly said to bring happiness to those who catch it. If you see one on your journeys, try to grab it. Door Mimic appears in the Royal Valley and Dark Hyrule Castle. They look like doors, but they are really traps. If you get too close to one, it will fall down on you. Bjork Pear appears in Palace of Winds. Females are larger than males. They fly around the Palace of Winds, preying on adventurers. Fun Day School. This is where all the children of Hyrule learn. Sylvia and Princess Zelda studied here too. The two teachers are twins named Tina and Dina. Gina, a strange genie who wants to fuse Kinstone pieces, which is somewhat peculiar for a monster. She has a lot of pieces, so keep on fusing. Gustav, Royal Spirit, the spirit of an ancient king of Hyrule who wishes to secure peace in his land from beyond the grave. He was very fond of the people of the Wind tribe. Lever appears in Castle Wilds, Mount Cornell, etc. These baddies move freely on the ground and pop out for a surprise attack. Keep your shield up! Vestari, a priest living in Minish village. He speaks some human languages. He sees that Sylvia is human with one look. He is a bit of a human enthusiast. Smith, the finest swordsmith in Hyrule. As a young man, he was a great swordsman. He and King Dalton are friends and enjoyed a pleasant rivalry as youths. Bigoron. This is a legendary Goron with a body bigger than a mountain. It is so big, in fact, that no one has ever seen it all at once. Spiked beetle. Appears in dungeons, covered in hard spiny shells. Few attacks work on them. You have to flip them over to hurt them. Goron. These rock and iron eaters once lived on Mount Cronel in western Hyrule. Now their numbers are few, and they live quietly in a cave. Forest Picori. Not visible to the eyes of adults. They delight in making humans happy by hiding helpful items and rupees on the grass and rocks all over the world. Stamp, a busy, hard-working postal employee, although he can be a tough edgy. The stamp he uses is his own personal one, so please don't borrow it. Thanks. Library. This town Minish elder is Gentari's twin brother. Those large wings that he is so proud of are trophies from a duel with a chicken as a young Minish. Town Picori. These Minish like humans so much that they moved from Minish village into Hyrule itself. They try to make humans happy, but it sometimes backfires. Bow moblin. Appears in various areas. They fire arrows at you on sight. Block these with your shield and then close in to attack. Moldorm. Appears in various areas. These guys move quickly and randomly. Trap them in a corner and take them out quickly. Keaton. Appears in various areas. This thieving fox preys upon travelers and merchants. You may not be strong, but he will attack very quickly, so be careful. At Lon Lon Ranch. This small ranch lies just outside Hyrule Town. Father and daughter Team Talon and Melon run it, and they sell the finest milk in Hyrule. Crow and Takuri. Appears in various areas. The black one is Crow. If you touch Takuri, he will steal rupees from you, so be careful. Octorok appears in the Temple of Droplets, frozen solid by the power of the water element. He's been frozen so long that his hunger is unbearable. Mazal appears in the Palace of Winds. Constructed by the Wind Tribe to repel intruders, this sturdy machine cannot be destroyed by any external force. Rupee-like appears in caves, dungeons, etc. This rupee-like has a rupee dangling from its head stalk. This clever lure attracts greedy and delicious heroes. Igor statue appears in Castle Wilds. They move when you put an arrow in their eye. No other attacks work. You can always just let them pass. Acro bandits appears in the eastern hills, etc. 5 of them pop out at once. If you smack each one as they pop out of the ground, they are a piece of cake. Wizrobe appears in the Palace of Winds and Dark Hyrule Castle. They fire magic bolts from afar. Hit them when they appear, so they don't cast another spell. Fire Wizrobe appears in the Palace of Winds and Dark Hyrule Castle. They wield fire magic. Hit them when they appear, so they don't cast another spell. Cloud Piranha appears in the sky. They swim through clouds like fish in water. Attack them in that brief moment they pop out. Melari. He lives with his 7 apprentices in Mount Crenel, which contains all the mineral riches they will ever need. He seems gruff, but he's trustworthy. Lakitu appears in the sky. They float on clouds. They don't move, but they do throw lightning bolts. Steal their clouds with the gust jar. Big Blue Choo-Choo appears in the Temple of Droplets, an ordinary blue choo-choo. Fighting him while Minish-sized is daunting, but just try to avoid that electric attack. Bob-Omb appears in dungeons. They often gather in groups in narrow areas. Once activated, they go a little crazy. Take them out with arrows. Bombarosa appears in dungeons. They float in the air and explode when touched. Walk carefully, and you may escape unhurt. Rope appears in various areas. They will come straight for you if they spot you. Just swing your sword when they charge at you. Bulldozer appears in Minish roads, dungeons, etc. There are red and blue ones. They may look small and weak, but their hard shells make them formidable. Kepler Sylvia, a young boy who lives in Hyrule. He is close friends with Princess Zelda. Tingle siblings? Older brother Tingle, green, and his twin younger brother's ankle, purple, and knuckle, blue. They believe fusing Kinstones will help them to meet fairies. Ice Wizrobe appears in the Palace of Winds and Dark Hyrule Castle. They wield ice magic. They are weak against fire, so hit them with your fire rod. Business Scrub appears in caves, etc. Normally stay on the ground. They will pop out and spit seeds at you, but if you get to know them, they are not so bad. Marcy, second in command at Hyrule's post office. She is mellow and laid back, entirely unlike the high-strung and easily excitable Stamp. Eeny and Meeny, the Hyrulean vegetables grown in their fields and are exquisitely delicious. Apparently, Brocco sells the best of their crops. Library, the Royal Hyrule Library. Although the library is well loved, many forget to return their books, causing no end of trouble for the librarians. Happy Heart Inn. This generous inn gives a gift to every guest who stays the night. Guests can unwind in the lobby on the second floor. Wisp appears in dungeons. They float in mid-air. They won't hurt you, but if you touch them, you won't be able to use your sword for a while. Sorcerer Vaati. When the young Minish donned Ezlo's magic cap, he took this evil form. Now he searches for the light force in his quest to become all-powerful. The Carpenters. These carpenters may be rough around the edges, but they do good work. They may seem tough, but they are in touch with their feminine side. Princess Zelda, a bright and cheery princess from Hyrule's royal family. She loves to sneak out of the castle to visit a good friend, Sylvia. Ram, the proprietor of Ram's shoe store. Using his secret technique, he makes shoes in his sleep. Princess Zelda is his single biggest source of income. Young couple. Romeo and Julieta grew up next door to one another. They are dating now, but they plan to marry once they get their pets' approval. Dr. Left, a gruff-talking academic type who is obsessed with studying the Picori. He doesn't seem to be aware that there is a Minish living in his own house. Karlov, a sculptor of finely crafted figurines. Many consider him the best sculptor in all of Hyrule. He enjoys collecting mysterious shells. Peaceful Hyrule 1. Karlov's Peaceful Hyrule Scenery Series number 1. Peaceful Hyrule 2. Karlov's Peaceful Hyrule Scenery Series number 2. Armos appears in the Wind Ruins. Built by the Minish for the Wind tribe long ago. They look like stone statues, but if you get too close, they move. Guinea appears in the Royal Valley, Dark Hyrule Castle, etc. These dark beasties are attracted to light, and if they attack you, they may suck your life away. The Wind Tribe, the people who built the Wind Ruins. They now live above the clouds, suspended by their own magic ability to control the wind. Spookter and Spectre, ghosts from the Royal Valley. The one in the blue cap is Spookter, and the one in the red cap is Spectre. Spookter tries to be scary, but he's just not. Gibdo appears in the Palace of Winds. These mummies keep coming at you when you attack. It's better to fight from a distance if you want to avoid the damage. Rollobite appears in various areas. His hard shell protects him from swords, but once he rolls into a ball, you can use the gust jar to draw him in. Spark appears in dungeons. They cling to walls and move quickly. Normal attacks may not work, but the boomerang is pretty effective. Darknut
appears in Dark Hyrule Castle. These armor-clad soldiers are tough. Use your shield and roll attack to find an opening in his defenses. Red Darknut appears in Dark Hyrule Castle. These Darknut commanders are strong, but if you relax and find an opening, you can still defeat them. Cronel Hermit, a hermit who lives on Mount Cronel. He has lots of Kinstone pieces. He brags that he won the festival tournament when he was younger. Oh boy, look at that! Congratulations! You've now collected all of the figurines that I've made. I'll keep a good eye on all of your figures in the case. Please, come see them anytime. Alright, so we actually completed this quest, so let's see. We have Kepler Sylvia, Ezlo and Sylvia, Princess Zelda, Ezlo, Sorcerer Vaati, King Daltus, Minister Potto, Smith, Major Hagen, Marcy, Stamp, Ram, Dr. Left, Karloff, Borloff, Stockwell, Simon, Gorman, Andrew, Brocco, Pina, Beadle, Postman, Cronel Hermit, Monster Lady, Dampy, Gustav, Royal Spirit, Syrup, Great Butterfly Fairy, Great Mayfly Fairy, Great Dragonfly Fairy, Percy, Nairu, Favor, Din, Joy Butterfly, Gina, Vistari, Gentari, Forest Picori, Library, Town Picori, Melari, Mountain Picori, Goron, Minish Vaati, Vassals, Library, Blade Brothers, Wheaton and Pita, Fun Day School, Mama's Cafe, Happy Hearth Inn, Zil and Friends, The Carpenters, Young Couple, Peaceful Hyrule 1, 2 and 3, Kuko, Atlanlan Ranch, The Wind Tribe, Gregor and the Ghost, Tingle Siblings? Question mark. Eenie and Meanie, Goron Merchant, Spookter and Spectre, Slugula, Scissors Beetle, Moldworm, Spiked Beetle, Igor Statue, Business Scrub, Armos Keys, Keaton, Genie, Gibdo, Rollabite, Spark, Darknut, Red Darknut, Chaser, Rock Choo Choo, Moldorm, Door Mimic, Peahead, Helmasaur, Wallmaster, Floormaster, Acro Bandits, Bob Ump, Bombarossa, Like, Rupee-like, Rope, Boulder, Ball and Chain Soldier, Spiny Beetle, Spear Moblin, Bow Moblin, Cloud Piranha, Moldozer, Pesto, Puffstool, Wizzrope, Fire Wizzrope, Ice Wizzrope, Wisp, Octorok, Golden Tektite, Golden Rope, Crow and Tokori, Lakitu, Stalfos Beetle, Choo Choo, Tektite Trap, Lever, Metapillar, Spiny Choo Choo, Octorok, well, the boss, the big one, Gyork Pear, Bigoron, Big Green Choo Choo, Gleerock, Mazal and the big blue Choo Choo. So we got them all. So let's get out of this place. Let's see how many. I've got 180 shells left and look at my bag of Kinstone pieces. This is not normal. Look at my green Kinstone pieces. I've been grinding for days for mysterious shells because my shells were going by so quickly because I needed so many figurines and I've been grinding and look at my green Kinstone pieces. I will never have to be scared for not having a certain piece because I have 70, 82 and 63 of each of those Kinstone pieces. That is just ridiculous. Look at my bag, it's like fat. So that's a plus, I think. So let's talk to this guy. I'm a rich guy, see? And I'm a collector to boot. Alright, so I'm not quite sure. Ah, well, there we go. Whoa! You did it! I can't believe you did it! This is a totally complete set. Yeah, well, I can't believe it too. Either. I mean, how incredibly awesome. And you even got the legendary platinum medal. Did I? It shines with a beautiful light. It's every collector's dream. What you've shown me here is it's just amazing. Here, feel free to go in my house and take whatever you want in, thanks. Because you know I'm rich. Ha ha ha! Well, what? So because I have all the figurines, I can just steal away everything in your house. That's of course. Yeah. Alright. Well, this is the door that opened. No, that's not true. That's the back door. I believe that this is the right door to take. There we go. So 200 rupees. Let's start with the little chests. Another 200 rupees. And another 200 rupees. So we got 600 rupees there. We are totally full. And we got a heart piece. Heart piece number 42. Yes. Alright, so what is this? This is a really fun phonograph you can listen to. Care to try it out? Sure. Alright. Ooh. I like this one. Alright. So this, I believe, are all the tracks in the game. Oh, this is the game over screen. We haven't heard this one yet. Ooh. Alright, well, great. So these are all the tracks in the game. Well, we can listen to them all, but I think we know what the tracks are. So maybe I will do a bonus episode with only these songs, but nah, I'm not quite sure. So we robbed his house from his heart piece and his chests. So we stole 600 rupees from you, you dumbass. Alright, so I'm not quite sure what to do. So I think I want to go back then. And talk to him again, I guess? Ah, thanks for coming. You seem to have won all the figurines I've made so far. Would you like to draw for one anyway? No. Too bad. Come back if you ever change your mind though. I'm not quite sure what to do. I think, well... I think we just got them all and we actually completed that quest. So, yes, finally, this took me for so long. It's ridiculous. Well, you saw my Kinstone bag. I am overflowing with those things. So, I wanna, well, because there's nothing else to do here, we completed the quest. I wanna say thank you guys for watching. If you liked it, please leave a like. If you wanna see more, please subscribe to my channel. Check out my other series. Do anything you can to support me. And, well, tune in for the next episode. I'm not quite sure what to do yet, but we'll figure that out. Oh, and as a PS, I am so sorry for the reading during the figurines. I am so sorry. Just wanted to say that. Alright, goodbye.